Yo, what's going on, guys? Arekkz here, and today I want to talk to you about Tales of Arise. This is a game that I am super looking forward to. In fact, I think we spoke about it on the channel at some point last year. Kind of went quiet for a bit, but recently we've had a couple of new trailers. There's a gameplay showcase, which I'll link down below. I'll also have some gameplay running in the background. And there is also a release date trailer because we have a confirmed release date for this finally. September the 10th this year for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, and also PC. So basically all platforms bar Nintendo Switch. Honestly, I am so looking forward to this. I love Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, and the visual style for this one just looks incredible. They dropped that trailer a little while ago, the sort of reveal trailer, and ever since then, I've just been wanting some more news. So there have been a few interviews, and of course, off the back of this gameplay, we kind of get to actually sort of see the game running in action, because up until this point, we've seen a few little gameplay snippets, a few sort of nice things from trailers, but nothing too substantial. So here's a quick rundown on sort of what we have right now, some of the sort of design changes, design ethos stuff, to get you guys caught up. So if you do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are fans of the Tales of series, what you guys think of this. But to begin with, this is, well, if you've never played a Tales of game before, it's an action RPG developed by Bandai Namco. It has a real-time combat system. You kind of still run around the overworld and you go and encounter and kind of get into, you know, random encounters with enemies. But once you are in combat, you have complete control of your character. You can issue commands to your team. So this is why it's always resonated mostly with me, because I'm much more a fan of real-time combat than I am turn-based. So honestly, I've always enjoyed Tales of for that very reason. That being said, in this game, it's the 17th entry in the Tales of series. The setting is centered around two planets, Dana, which is the home to a medieval society who look up to the other planet in reverence, and that planet is known as Reina, known as the planet in the sky, to those of course down below. It's instead home to an advanced civilization built on technology and magic. For 300 years, Reina has ruled over the people of Dana, pillaging their world for resources and enslaving its people. The story follows two characters, each hailing from the respective worlds, and each looking to change their fate and create a new future. The game itself actually comes as sort of a soft reboot for the series, with the producer, who is Yusuke Tomizawa, saying that reboot is indeed the correct description for this title. The goal here is to bring the Tales of series into the next generation by improving the presentation whilst retaining all the things that are staples within the franchise, such as its exploration, its combat, stuff like that. Tomizawa also says that the visuals, the aesthetics, and all of those things are evolving, but they also want to keep a lot of the things that everybody has known and loved in the series over the years. It's both a reboot in the sense that we want former Tales fans to come back to this game, as well as a means to attract new players with these stunning new graphics. Combat has also received a huge overhaul, retaining the sort of classic arena-based combat system in the previous games whilst improving on the sort of input and feedback loop of the game, as well as the controls. It also includes evasion and countering in the systems, inspired by Tales of Graces, which was notably rated for its combat. You will also be able to switch between party members, which Tomizawa claims comes with its own unique, interesting mechanics. And based on the latest trailer, it also seems that the combat will be putting an emphasis on flashy sort of super attacks, which also allow your character to work together in order to dish out devastating abilities. One thing that has noticeably been stripped from the game is multiplayer, with the majority of the Tales of series having sort of unique multiplayer features where other players could sort of control teammates in battle. This is definitely a sort of noticeable exclusion this time around. Tomizawa said that the game is more of a standalone game designed to cater to a single player experience, and as such, there are no plans currently for a multiplayer mode. He then goes on to say that on the other hand, a lot of the focus was put into how the characters work together in battles, as well as how that plays out in the overall combat mechanics. Also, when you look at the sort of world exploration, despite some of the trailers, the game has been described as fairly linear. They had originally planned with the sort of idea of making it more open, but they decided the more linear approach would make for a better single-player experience. So, as you can see, there's quite a few things to look forward to. It's nice sort of just to kind of get that idea, that sort of feeling that the core foundation that you appreciate from the Tales games is very much still intact, but with that sort of modern lick of paint, so to speak. So I am incredibly excited for this, and of course, as and when we get more information, we get closer to it, definitely plan to be covering this on the channel. So yeah, if you guys are excited for it, let me know. I'll leave you with the sort of remaining gameplay in the background, and of course, if you just want to watch the whole thing, I'll link it down below. But otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
This is not the Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword. Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that way.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Here I go!
Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Photon
Rising Wyvern!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me! Here I come! You're on!
These ones can run rings around us.
It's over!
Searing flame! Searing flame! Dance in the wind! I'm out of air! Do it! There's more where that came from. We've got company, and not the nice kind either.
Rimwell, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
If you want to catch more from us at Arekkz Gaming, don't forget you can catch the guys 269, Paradise Central and Invest More streaming over on Twitch weekdays, playing a variety of games. If you guys want to jump in, tune in, watch and even join in, then make sure you check them out. The links to those are in the description box down below, and of course you can join the Discord to get involved in all of the discussions.